This is none other than our main character, and today he got confessed to by a girl. The girl said she liked him, but there was just one problem. As she confessed, she pulled out money. The main character, who couldn't understand why she was handing him money, a 2,000 yen note and a 5,000 yen note, stood frozen. Both of them were at a standstill. The girl, unable to understand his reaction, asked, "Is the money not enough?" That wasn't the problem for the main character. He said, "I'd get it if this was later, but why are you giving me money while you confess?" She had a serious, almost frugal expression as she replied, "Because I figured this would work well." She couldn't quite understand his confusion, but the main character asked, "Do you think I would date someone just because they gave me money?" The girl, blushing, didn't seem to have thought that deeply about it. She simply said, "But Fujiwara-kun, you're having money problems, aren't you? You have unhealthy, pale-looking skin, and your limbs seem like they could break at any moment. But you're a hard worker at your job. You eat frugally. Your uniform and bag are old too. So I figured you're probably poor." The main character, hearing all of this, thought to himself, "Are you dissing me?" He got a bit nervous and said, "It's true that I'm poor, but I can't accept such a large amount of money from you, Tachibana-san, the girl I like." While she was sharing all this, she pulled out a 500 yen coin. The main character said, "No, the amount isn't the problem. You see," she was confused by his reaction and asked, "But wouldn't you be happy to receive money in this case?" No. Otherwise, the main character would have been happy. The problem was that he didn't need it. Something like money. Her confession itself had already made him happier than anything. Saying this, she blushed, and everything seemed to be going well. But then we see her pulling out even more money and handing it to him, saying, "Thank you very much." The main character once again said, "Why are you offering me even more money now?" She, blushing with a frozen expression, replied, "I'm so happy. Your words are giving me a lump in my throat." "I love you," she said in a cute voice. "I can't show my gratitude without using money. You don't need to go out with me anymore, so please just accept my money." As she said that, she was shivering. The main character thought to himself, "What about the confession? What happened?" She said, "It's fine now. Just accept the money." That day, the main character had to turn down both the money and the confession. Another day, another story. The main character was just standing still when she arrived. She said, "I'm sorry for surprising you last time. Once again, I like you. Please go out with me. Please have this bento that I made." She had a blush on her face. This was the very next day. The main character thought about it. "What's with her?" Looking toward her, he took the bento in his hand and said, Thanks, but why a bento?" She couldn't understand his question and made a nonchalant expression, then said, "Since money is no good, I figured I'd have to win you through your stomach. A way to a man's heart is through his stomach, right?" "No, I'm sure you could think of a better method," he said, but she misunderstood completely. With a blush on her face, she thought, "A method like addicting him with my body?" The main character quickly said, "Not that kind of method. You don't need to rely on something like that. You're already attractive enough, Tachibana-san." Hearing these praises from the main character, her blush grew even deeper. It was obvious in her eyes. Oh, what did she do next? She quietly took out a 5,000 yen note again and tried to hand it to him. He said, "Don't quietly hand it to me. I was so happy. I did it by accident." She said it looked like this girl really had a habit of giving money away. The main character told her, "I don't need things like money. Even before you confessed, I've always been attracted to the mysterious Tachibana-san. These are my true feelings." We see him gathering courage like a man and saying, "I cherish you." Hearing this, she blushed even more, and it looked like everything was going well. Then the main character said, "I should eat this bento." "That's right. Since you gave it to me, we should eat it together, or maybe not." She said, "Your words are giving me a lump in my throat again. If I eat it, it'll just come back up." The main character understood the situation and said, "Well, at least I can give you my thoughts on the food." He thought to himself, "Now I can finally accept her confession." He opened the bento to take a bite, but what he found inside was devastating to it was a bundle of 1,000 yen notes. He was shocked to his core, almost disappointed. he said in a shaky voice. Why are there notes? We see the nonchalant expression of Tachibana as she calmly said, I figured that rather than an immature person like me making a bento, it'd be better to give you some money so you can buy something tastier and more nutritious. She said that with a straight face, and the main character couldn't say anything. Once again, both the confession and the money were turned down by him. The scene shifts to a few days later at a family restaurant on the outskirts of town. The main character, walking home from his job, thinks, I've been taking too many part-time jobs every day. If I stop, I won't be able to pay for tuition. He just needed to keep going and keep working. As he entered the family restaurant, he was welcomed by a beautiful waitress. And this was none other than our beautiful blonde Tachibana-san. Both of them locked eyes. She was blushing. The main character called her name, also blushing. He said, So, this is where you work? How should I put it? Your uniform. You look super cute in it. She gave a blushy smile and said, Thank you very much. Let me guide you to your seat. As she sat him down, the main character thought, I had a different image of her, but you have this aura, and you're a diligent, amazing worker. He said that to her face. But his expectations were crushed in half as she pulled out a bundle of notes and said, Thank you very much for coming to the store. The main character yelled, Tachibana-san, I take back what I said. A waitress giving me money while welcoming me. And I was starting to see you differently. Even though your praise made me so happy, she said. Can I not give you money? The main character replied, Well, seeing Tachibana-san dressed as a waitress might make me happy. Rather than you giving me money, I should be the one paying here. Then he realized he shouldn't have said something so flirty. Tachibana said, Don't worry, Fujiwara-kun. You can look at me as much as you want, free of charge. The main character just said, Stop already. And that's not all. Wow. If you go out with me, you can even get this 10,000 yen. She tried to tempt the main character once again. Or perhaps this was her way of coping with her confession. It was like dropping a challenge. That's not all. I'll even treat you to anything on the menu you like. But wait, there's more. You can also take from the soft drink bar until your stomach is full. The main character couldn't understand and said, What are you saying? I've been looking at you every day. Going out with me would be a great idea. It looked like this poor girl didn't know how to confess to someone. The main character was at a standstill. What do you think? Will you accept my feelings? She asked, waving the money around. But he just said, You're making it harder and harder to do that. She couldn't understand and said, So it's still no good? It's not that it's no good, but I think it might be a bad idea. Or rather, why are you going this far? He asked her, Tachibana-san, why did you confess your feelings to me? She was frozen, looking at his face, then said, Isn't that obvious, Fujiwara-kun? I love you, so I want you to be happy more than anyone else. As she said that, she had that blush on her face and the sparkling look in her eyes that could make any man fall for her. The main character, still as a rock, was crushed under all this cuteness and goodness. He said, Thank you. That makes me happy. She likes me that much. I want to accept your feelings, but even if I say yes now, she cut him short. In that case, I like you. Please go out with me. And she handed him 50,000 yen. The main character, now in a disastrous mood, said, Why are you giving me even more money? There's no way I can accept that. It's way too much. But why? I just want to make you as happy as possible. It's an ethical issue. And just your bank account? Remember what you're seriously trying to make? A deposit? You can't. All I want is a normal relationship. And well, that is how this one-shot manga ended. Thank you for watching this. Guys, I'm back after a long time. I will be consistently pushing out videos, and please hype this video as well. YouTube has developed this new feature to push out small channels. Thank you very much. See you soon.